Hello everyone. I'm currently on vacation, so I do not have my actual mic. So I'm just going to do some voiceover audio after post talk about this battle. Yeah. So here you can see me showing off the team really fast. I realized I forgot to change a lot of the terror types, which this one ended up not mattering in the end with Gallade. But I believe, I don't know if I changed anything much. Uh, just me. I play Aury this week, who is a very hard matchup for me. I did not expect to win this, so I kind of just expected to go and have fun, and I did have fun. You see me sitting here, going to Discord a little bit off camera to make sure I go. But Aury is a very fun team. It's like pseudo Paris Trap with Primarina and Incineroar is the big thing. My team does really bad. You can see it here. My team does really bad into Incineroar, and that's kind of, you're going to see that a lot in this battle. Um, but yeah, I brought a very funky team. Looking back on it, didn't really need Gallade. Gallade was kind of useless here at Samurott, and I should have brought Ursulina instead. But we don't know that going in. So yeah, say good luck, have fun to Aury. Aury's an amazing person, and I'm really glad we got this opportunity to battle. So I'm clearly talking to myself here. I'm pretty sure I think I had the mic running. I do some funny shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of still deciding on what team I want to bring. Aury told me afterwards that Aury was prepped for a really big Armarouge lead. And you see here, I go Indeedee and Samurott. And this is AV Samurott, so it's built to survive a mega shit ton. I have Armarouge, and I don't remember who I brought in the back. Looking at it here, I'm a little spaced out, but here we go. Turn 1. I'm really just trying to get a kill here. I go for the kill button. Ends up not really working here. I should have brought Mental Herb, but I brought Focus Ash to this matchup. As I Ceaseless Edge into Miss Magius here, and follow me, and you're going to see exactly why I should have brought Mental Herb as I get taunted here. DD running no attacking moves, kind of fried. But yeah, we have Sass, Miss Magius, and of course Hyper Voice, which does 0. Did fucking 0, which I should have just been aware of. If I brought Psychic, I could have actually stayed in here and done some damage. Instead here, you see me switch out into, I believe, Gallade. And you see me clicking flip turn to probably get NDD back on the field. Yep, and that's exactly what I do. See Gallade come out and block Fake Tears with Clear Amulet. So solid shutdown of Miss Magius, and you see as NDD comes out here, take a significantly a bit more amount as they have Throat Spray on this Primarina, which isn't too good for me, but that's okay. And Incineroar comes in here. I believe Incineroar, you can see right here, something I didn't notice and I should have noticed after. So I believe Incineroar outspeeds me here as I go for Psycho Cut and Skill Swap. I believe this is just like a free kill on me here. I should have gone for Sacred Sword, looking back on it, but I was afraid of the Ghost type. And the Ghost type was dead. I should have just clicked Sacred Sword. But I click Psycho Cut, I survive U-turn, but Incineroar outspeeds me. Should have seen that revealed it to be Scarf, and I would have done a lot of damage to this Gloomora if I did this correctly. So now I'm down to my final 2. Hyper Voice gets 2 kills. I Terra Grass to resist Hyper Voice, and I now only have a weakness to this Poison type move that could come out of Gloomora. So I actually really like this. I know I survived basically anything here from both of these mons unless they double up. Protect is good for Primarina as I, take some damage here. Meteor Beam, but with a Soul Vest and high defense, or high HP investment, I survive, and Razor Shell gets the kill. I Meteor Beam here, getting a +1, and this is a very fun thing. I should have realized Incineroar was Scarf. I should have. But I thought, Incineroar can't kill Armarouge here, and neither can Primarina. So it's pretty free for me here. Hyper Voice isn't going to do much. Expending Force is kind of useless. I should just Meteor Beam because it covers the Terra from Incineroar. And if they protect, they had to protect. I think I live a knockoff. Believe I'm HP invested as well with that. So yeah, there's the Meteor Beam. Here I'm deciding what move I want to click, and I decide to click leave Razor Shell into Prim. Yes. And this is where my opponent messes up as they click Flare Blitz, unknowing that, well, I was Flash Fire. They forgot about that. Allowing me to pretty much get a free win here. I look for Terra types to make sure I can just click anything to win here. I believe Hyper Voice did kill my low HP Samurott. Meteor Beam was... Oh, Samurott got the kill on Incineroar. That was it. But Meteor Beam was coming in, and Energy Ball is here to clear. I don't know if I really said it when I was playing. I was so surprised to win this. I thought going into this is a very big lose matchup. I don't think I win this pretty much ever. Looking back on it, there's a lot of things I could have done differently. That's okay. I try to get some information here, but I don't realize it's Scarf yet, which actually, Incineroar not knowing it's Scarf messes up this turn 1 here, and you're going to see exactly why. As I start my ones here, because I would have gone for a pretty simple switch. This time I lead Electrode and Armor Rouge here. Or no, Electrode and Samurott with, I believe, NDD Armor Rouge in the back. If I realized Incineroar's Scarf, I would have thiefed the Mismagius and switched that into, I always just want a Ceaseless Edge, Mismagius, and switched out into Armor Rouge, expecting a Flare Blitz. But I don't, and you're going to see exactly what happens here as I go for Thief Incineroar and switching in Samurott fearing Fake Out. I don't believe there was Fake Out, if I remember correctly, on this Incineroar because of the fact that Psychic Terrain is really strong. So yeah, you're going to see exactly what happens here. As I should have realized it was Scarf, right? Like, I know it should be Scarf. But I don't realize that. Mismagius protects, which is really good for them, and I Thief here, which reveals the Scarf, and I die. If I didn't steal that Scarf, instead I did something like switch out Armor Rouge and click Ceaseless Edge, I get a pretty free turn 1 there. I probably have a really good winning matchup, since Incineroar probably has to switch out, and instead I'm losing off the bat and don't really have a way to support this, so I Ceaseless Edge and Mismagius and Helping Hand. What I should have done is Helping Hand and I believe Razor Shell, hoping for a crit. I believe is my strongest move there. Into Prim to see how much it did. Instead, I just go for, I should have ran Psychic. Looking back on it, I believe I don't click Skill Swap once, but I have Helping Hand, Trick Room, Skill Swap, Follow Me. Skill Swap was really good here to shut down stuff like Clefairy that could have come in this matchup, but in the end, it didn't really do much, which was very disappointing for me. I'm gonna let this turn play out here. It's a very interesting turn. Surprised I am not afraid of Mismagius Thunderbolt looking back on it, as I should have been. But Fake Tears comes out, and I get a flip turn. Mismagius again does pretty much nothing, but my Armor is going to take way too much damage on this turn. Yep, way too much damage, and I decide I'm just going to sack it. I'm afraid of Meteor Beam, I think, here, so I think I Follow Me or I Trick Room. I think I Trick Room, if I remember correctly. I should have just clicked Follow Me, but I clicked that. I believe Expanding Force is actually pretty free here. I don't know exactly, but I believe if I yeah, there it is. Expanding Force does a lot of damage. But Hyper Voice, if I Terra, I believe I live, which would have been really good for me, but I Trick Room. Looking back on it, I should have just Meteor Beamed, but I was hoping for the double kill. I try to Skill Swap here, but I Terra Water, Gloom. I believe I end up actually canceling here and panicking because I realized, wait a minute, I should just go. Keeping this ability is actually really good if they keep Liquid Voice here. So instead, I believe I cancel this and just take the death, if I remember correctly. Yes, I believe I follow me here. Yep, and Razor Shell, and then I forget the Terra. Doesn't matter, it kills. Anyways, her voice does pretty much nothing, and Razor Shell does a lot. So here I go for Razor Shell, I believe. Terra Water, Razor Shell into Incineroar. I -1 attack. I believe I was adamant, if I look back correctly, at my team. I believe I was adamant, and even if adamant, it was not enough. Max attack, just barely, does not get the kill, and that's game 1. It really came down to that. I don't know if that was a roll, but it's kind of sad. But if it was not a roll, then I don't know if I still win that, maybe just because of how much damage I take. But disappointing game 1. But you know, you live, you learn. Here I bring out my Frostmoth, so I do bring every single mon to this game. In total, Electrode again continues to sit on the bench and do. Electrode is a really bad. Actually doing pretty badly in the stats this season. I'm hoping it will continue, but I do like Electrode a lot. It's just very disappointing for the stats that it has. In the league right now, I believe it's my worst mon. This is a really bad week, I believe, also for Indy. My stats are kind of weirder than DD right now. Like my team has a very, very weird stat. Where my only positive bonds are Armorage and Incineroar, which actually has the most kills on my team. It's 7. It's kind of a beast. Actually, probably will be the MVP of my team at the end of all this saying. Yeah, back to commentary. I got a little spaced out and stopped doing commentary there. Yeah, this lead is very interesting. I believe this is like a losing lead. Hypothetically, I should Terra Fairy here. But I don't. I believe I follow me Trick Room. Or is it Taunt? We knock off U-turn. See, because of that, because it didn't click knock off, I should have taken Mental Orb. Mental Orb wins me a lot of these games. Prim is a really good matchup here. Samurott does come in, but instead of doing Samurott, I believe I bring in Frostmoth. Yeah. I cancel that and I bring in Frostmoth. No. When's Frostmoth coming? I know it's coming. And I mean, what I should have done here is Night Slash into Mismagius. If I get this Mismagius kill here on this turn, if it doesn't protect here on this turn, I'm extremely disappointed with myself. But we'll see. Because I'm looking back on it now, and that was my win con, was beating Mismagius. And I should have just killed it. I should have killed it. You can see, that's just something I know later on. If I get the damage here on Mismagius, I win this game. Wow, and you see here, I was overthinking it. And I do not, I know I ran into Frostmoth. Oh, there is, I do click in the, it was Protect, which makes me mad. Yes, because I had the right move initially and then I messed up. But here I instantly Terastabilize. I could have saved the Terastabilization, but it gives me some good pressure here. Something I don't think they're really accepting here. Looking back on it, my Frostmoth was a little miscalced. I should have put in a little bit more on special attack, which actually does end up mattering at the end of the day, which is kind of sad. I also get some crucial flinches. I'm trying to get information here, but I was spacing out, I'm not gonna lie. Not getting much information. I do Terra Water here, which is really good for me. Do take nothing from Hyper Voice, and I sub, which I don't think they were expecting. Chico Cut does like a significant amount. And if I'm able to, I believe I got Calm Mind, and I should Secret Sword here every time. I know they can switch out to Smagius, but it's really good here. Mismagius is too speedy to really do anything. Yeah. This is a very funny mon. Looking back on it, I could have gone Quiver Dance, but Calm Mind also works. Quiver Dance also could have won me the game, hypothetically, with the sub. They bring in Mismagius here, I believe. Cause yeah, B plus 1 speed, my outspeed Incineroar. Right, like, these are things that I'm realizing now. But I didn't actually mock with Frostmoth. That was a late addition, and I'm realizing how strong this mon really can be late game against these special attacking teams. I should really invest in it more. I'm gonna bring out Samurott here. I substitute, and Ceaseless Edge here would be really good, but I believe I target Prim. I should Ceaseless Edge here, though, if I'm smart. No, I do end up Ceaseless Edging, if I remember, and then Incineroar comes out, and I'm disappointed. I believe that's what happened. I Ceaseless Edge into Primarina, and then Incineroar comes out. Or it's Protect. It's one of those two. See, if I Night Slash into Mismagius here, because I was expecting Protect, if I Night Slash into Mismagius here, this game is completely different. Well, this game goes completely different, and I believe I flinch here, which seals the game for me, if I remember correctly. You're going to see this here. I'm going to click Razor Shell into Prim, which is wrong. They do end up clicking Parasong, I believe, to stop my Frostmoth from going up, but I should have just clicked into Mismagius, because I could have swapped in the end of the day. Frostmoth does a lot, and is unkillable, basically. But Dark Pulse here, and you're going to see I flinch. It's kind of, oh, they don't click, yep, Hyperwise there. That's really bad for me. That was kind of worst case scenario. Yeah, that's just really bad. It's a really bad look. If I actually got this Sedge off, if I did the correct move and I don't get flinched, then I might win this game. But I also Giga Drain into Prim, which is, well, the correct move because of the fact that Prim ended up doing Parasong. You're just gonna notice there's not much time left in this video because these next two moves go pretty fast. They have a pretty simple mindset here, and what I should have done is click, looking back on it, I click Calm Mind here. If I click Helping Hand Giga Drain and kill this Mismagius, or Helping Hand Bug Buzz, I don't know how much Bug Buzz is in Incineroar. I do try to click Trick Room here. It would have been much more beneficial to click Helping Hand, get this kill on Incineroar, or at least big damage on Incineroar, and then from there actually be useful. But instead I click Calm Mind, which kind of sells the game. Looking back, this matchup was really hard for me, and I made a lot of opportunities where I could have been winnable. Get here on this turn, I click Giga Drain, hoping it would kill Mismagius, but if I kill Substitute, I could win this game. Lots of things that kind of went down. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. At the end of the day, I also click Substitute here, I get taunted, and I lose the game. Again, if I click Bug Buzz here, things could have been different, but I kind of was just focusing on killing the Mismagius. I lose the game, and that's it, yeah. It was a pretty fun one. Aury's a really good battler, and I had a lot of fun with Aury. GG's, and I hope you're really enjoying this league. I hope this commentary is good.